Welcome to the Postal Gamer Podcast, where I discuss what games I'm currently playing, what I'm looking forward to coming out, as well as video game news and anything that has to do with video games. I'm your host, Kevin. Welcome, coworkers, families, and friends. Please sit down, grab yourself a beverage, because you're in for a good one. So, on October 22nd, World of Warcraft had a hot fix. It looks like they kind of nerfed Death Knights a bit here. Uh, For Deathbringer Reaper's Mark, initial stacking and damage is reduced by 22%. Same thing with Exterminate and Wave of Souls is reduced by 22% as well. But Wave of Souls is not applied during PvP combat. Uh, Same thing goes for Frost for those three. Um, Obliterate damage is reduced by 6. Again, does not apply during PvP. Uh, Breath of Cinder damage is reduced by 10. And Icy Death Torrent damage is reduced by 12. That does not apply during PvP either. For Hunters, it looks like kill damage is reduced by 35%. Developer note, this damage reduction was intended to be in patch 11.0.5, but temporarily went missing. Mages got a little bit over here, but only in Arcane. Uh, Sun Fury Spellfire Sphere. Spell damage bonus for Arcane is reduced by 1. It was by 2. Lightning Ember spell damage is reduced by 1. Uh, Arcane Barrage damage was reduced by 20. Was supposed to be 30. Let's see. Cascade now grants you 0.5 haste for Arcane Mages. It was 1%. Splintering Orbs reduced for 4 Arcane Mages. Almost lost my phone there. Arcane Blast was reduced by 10%, and Arcane Barrage was reduced by 10%. Now, for Paladins, we have Protection is fixed. They fixed an issue caused by Sentinel to grant critical strike incorrectly. They had some transmog notes here where class restrictions have been removed from the armor and weapon sets that were obtained during the Mist of Pandaria remix event. Well, that's going to cover World of Warcraft for this week. As of right now, on October 23rd, it looks like we have no patch updates for Escape from Tarkov. The last one was on 9/26. So for my New World players out there, 1.1.0 was released on the 21st with the Night Vale Hollow event. They fixed some rendering issues in Eben scale, improved the blending of shadow, transitioning cameras, fixed a rare issue that caused a crash when crossing between boundaries in the open world, fixed an issue with a quest that was not completable in Chapter 4. They fixed some issues with the AI where that doesn't seem to be much of anything. They fixed some other issues that would cause players to receive second non-usable outpost rush after cash matches. Um, Players can no longer enter Fort Luna without using the door at the outpost rush. They fixed an issue that prevented players from opening the carry bonus cache in expeditions. This will now award the player 100 coin. They fixed an issue that allowed the players to enter the battleground during the prep phase of war. They got rid of some related notifications will no longer appear during the player tutorial. They fixed an issue that caused house payments to occasionally fail. They fixed issues that caused claimable achievement notifications not to appear when logging in. And that's going to wrap it up for New World this week. For Pokemon, we have some interesting news. Apparently, there's a massive ongoing leak of well-known Pokemon developers sweeping the internet, revealing a previously unknown Pokemon game. It's going to be very interesting to keep our eyes on this, see what comes of this. I think that's going to be pretty cool to figure out, this previously unknown game just all of a sudden surfacing. See, we got to keep our eyes on this one. This one's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see what comes out of this. For Diablo 4, there's a Halloween event on the 29th. Uh, that's going to give free cosmetic and meat to anybody who joins the event. That's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to definitely try that one out. I, however, have not made it any further in Knights of the Old Republic. My life has become a little busy outside of work right now, so gaming is kind of taking a backseat to the weekend, which is okay, because, you know, you got to do what you got to do. I am, however, going to be helping one of my coworkers and friends. He's got some issues with a Retroid Pocket 3, where he can't get some games to work. So I'm going to go and do a kind of deep dive and see what I can get going for him. Uh, I know that he wants some like 3DO and like Sega Saturn and Sega CD games to work, some other stuff. So I'm going to do what I can for him. Once it's all done and hooked up and I give it back to him, hopefully DJ Clive will come on and give us a little tutorial of what I did for him and we could discuss it. But until then, I'm still working on it. On November 19th, we get a new drop of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Looks like it's going to get a refresh, which is going to be pretty cool. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know what Nintendo eShop is doing. They're like blowing games out for like absurdly cheap. It's definitely worth taking a look at there. I mean, I'm probably going to grab the Lego Star Wars games and probably Harry Potter Legacy. Like, this is the time to grab these because they're at least half the value, if not even less. I think I'm going to have to go ahead here and wrap it up for today. Um, not really much else seems to be breaking in the video game world. It is still early in the day, but this is the stuff that I felt like I needed to go over. And check back in Monday for the Call of Duty release. Give you my first impressions and review of the game, and Omni Movement, which I'm super excited for. We'll try out the zombies too, and hopefully there's an update on the Retroid Pocket 3. DJ Clive, I know, wants it back soon, so I'm going to do what I can for him. And thank you all for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.